Okay, I'm going to make a tutorial on how to import animations and make animations, I guess. Or I'm gonna make an animation for example. I'm gonna make a Falco forward air that's like Brawl forward air. First step, get Falco's skeleton. So, export model the file. And you want a Falco DAE or and also an SMD. So export that and then export model again. And then SMD. And now to Blender. Okay. Delete that. File import. You'll need a plugin for Blender for both the source engine SMD file type and Maya animation for Blender plugin thing. I'll have the link in the description. Okay, first the SMD. Rotate it up. Then go here. Delete these extra bones. So go into edit mode and then all these under this one. Under JRBJ0. So like this one joint 0. All these delete. Okay. Now go to data and then viewport display the names. That just makes it easier to see what you're doing. You can hide this because we're gonna import the DAE now. Okay, I imported the DAE. Go up here. Texture. I like having this lighting. So whatever. Okay. Now to select all, Alt P, clear and keep transformation. Now you can delete the armature that came with the DAE. And now all these parts are loose. Now you want to select your skeleton, select all, then after that, Control P with empty groups. And now, if you go into pose mode, his arm moves. Okay. Okay, we're gonna open, I'm gonna have all these in one folder. So the costume, the animation file, and then the data file. So we're gonna open that in HSD raw. Go here, fighter action table, then file, load model animation, and if you have them all in the same folder, it should ask you to just load them up. Or you have to load them up manually if it isn't in the same folder. So now we're going to go to fair, which is attack air F. That's melee fair. I'm going to export this so I can take the first frame and then animate from there. So I'm going to export this as my animation. Oh, I meant to say OG. Whatever. You can bake animations if you want. I don't need to. So now, back to Blender. Import my anim. Okay. Now we want to bring this up. You have to make sure this is clicked on. Start frame 0, because melee starts at frame 0. Gotta change the, go to render and change the, or output, yeah. Change the frame rate, 60. Down here, hit Control Tab. You can zoom in. It's kind of weird. You use like middle click and Control. You can change it. I like having it kind of like this. I guess now I'm just gonna animate. I'm gonna delete all the frames after frame 1. I'm not gonna do it perfectly from what it is in Brawl. I could look up the frame data and stuff. I don't really. I'm not. That's not what the point is. This. So yeah. Something to know about melee skeletons. If you want to rotate the character itself without rotating or moving the main point of the character, you use bone 4 usually, and you can rotate them and like then apply, hit I, rotation, and now, oh wait, let me go to like frame 10. I, rotation, so now he turns. Okay. Okay. I got my animation mostly set up. Using bone 4 to rotate the character. I just export my animation. You can bake the animation. I actually would, because you're gonna optimize it in HSD raw. And so yeah. But you might run into issues if you don't bake animation. But you, maybe depending on what you're doing, you might not want to. You know. Okay, attack fair. Import new fair. Yes. Okay. So I'm actually going to try to make it start on the same frame. So actually first, okay, you import new fair. Yes. Okay, now first thing you do, go to edit, apply Euler filter that like smooths out stuff. Then optimize all. I was told to optimize all by 0.05. You can change the number however you want, but that makes it so all the baked animation where it would be on every frame there would be a keyframe. It kind of like just figures it out and like gets rid of the redundant frames. Now I always have issues if I click off this and then click back on, it'll not apply the optimize. So I actually export as my anim again. Do not bake animation. Then import that exact one you just made. And now all of these should be smooth and stuff. So as you see, mine starts at like frame 10, the attack, or like even frame 20, which is really late, and it should probably be like frame 6. So I'm actually going to edit SFM, frame speed multiplier. Basically this lets you change the speed of your animation in HSD Raw itself. So like if you want it to like start up a little faster and then play at normal speed, so like frames 0, so I'm actually going to do this. So frame 0, I'm going to make it play at a rate of like 3 because I want it to play faster. Then frame 20 it's going to play at 1, so it'll play normal speed. So now, as you can see, the animation starts way faster, and now I'm almost there. I need to make it a little faster. 3.3. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to apply that. You have to make sure you apply it before you click off anywhere. So now it's saved. So now it starts really fast. But the hitboxes are in the wrong location. Well, go right here. I'm actually going to drag this down a little. It's a lot of information. You can click right here. It goes simple or descriptive. Create hitbox. These hitboxes need to be... I'm just looking at how it does this. Because you can set a loop to... There's like all sorts of things you can do. You can like set loops, set whatever. Yeah. But this doesn't use a loop. So, okay, hitboxes. Okay, you can click view bones to see where the bones go. So I want the hitbox on like 24 and 50, I think. So bone 24, bone 50. And also they might have offsets applied, so you gotta remove those. Or you can change them by like just dragging the thing. So now the next one, I'm gonna do the same thing. The set flag is, I believe, the auto cancel window. So it starts at frame 6, or like you auto cancel before frame 6, and then frame 6 happens, and then you have landing lag, and then let's make it frame 40. That the windows a little bit. Okay, this is the last hitbox. I'm gonna make it a little stronger. 10 knockback, angle and growth, base knockback. Now you just save. Make sure you apply your SFM if you haven't, or FSM. save. Okay. Classic that texture wizard. You can use you can just replace these in like a mech file system. It's the same thing. I'm just using this because I don't want to make a whole new file system. Main file, the animation file, and that should be it. Because that's all we changed. Okay, and then save. It's my test ISO. Okay, now I'm gonna test. For there. It does what I told it to. It's not beautiful. I wasn't trying to make it super beautiful. Just more of a showcase that you can do it. But yeah, there.